What's up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in Greek. I am your host, Danny, along with my co-host, Brian. Kadri will be potentially joining us, or maybe not. He's currently out, and he has really spotty connection at this point, so he's not sure if he's going to be jump on, so maybe he will, maybe he won't. But, on with the show, as they say.
We got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, definitely.
And my apologies to everybody. The reason we're running late today is we have tryouts going on for baseball, and I was asked to help with them, which I was happy to do. I just didn't realize it would be backing up right into when the show starts. So my fault for being tardy. Anybody with kids in sports, I'm sure you can understand. But yeah, so sorry, I'm just uploading some photos for the show. So Danny, welcome. Folks, anybody watching, welcome. And there's our guy. Here's our guy to start us off. Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Perfect, as always. My name is Jeff.
Oh,
It
yeah.
went really well. Despite having a bad back, I did the grounding. I did the grounders to the kids, and I played kind of like the catcher for the hitting portion, just to kind of retrieve the back balls. And believe it or not, squatting all that time actually was helpful for my back, so that was good. Also, Danny.
What's up, buddy?
So yeah, apologies if you hear a little noise in the background. My kids are still up and playing video games, so they're being a little loud. Apologize for that. Danny, before we get going, would you like to shout out a little thank you to our sponsors?
Absolutely. This episode brought to you by Turbo Toys, located in Prospect Heights, Illinois.
And by
also with Mr. Wayne's Pop Culture and Collectibles, located in Westmont, Illinois. Great guys.
Wonderfully done, sir. Thank you. And we thank our sponsors for sponsoring this here show, which helps us bring it to you, to all three people that watch it. So we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I almost said from the bottom of our house. What are we in the Wizard of Oz? But anyway, all right, Danny, do you want to lead us off with some pickups before we get into news?
Yeah, sure. I got quite a few once again.
Oh boy, let's see them.
Right. So I got the Blockies.
Ooh,
Moon Knight.
Rivals Moon Knight, nice.
Blockies Moon Knight.
Where did you find that?
That I found at GameStop.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sir. And
That's one
I found this one. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
That's one I'd like to get.
Yeah, and then this classic Shadow on his chopper bike.
Nice.
Got this at Mr. Wayne's.
Hey, you got Targets near you?
Yeah, there's one literally like a minute away from me.
Okay. Not sure of where exactly you live, and I know there's a Target like on every corner, but there was a bunch of Sonic stuff, not the DC stuff, but a bunch of the older Sonic stuff was on clearance when I went there the other day.
Oh, thank you for telling me. Send a picture to me, man.
I didn't, you know what? Kadri brought it up to me the other day after I saw it, so that's why I didn't. He said that you pretty much.
Yeah, he would. When I was collecting a lot of Sonic, he'd be like, "Hey, you're looking for any of this stuff?" And he would always be finding me stuff. And then I think once he found something I was looking for, and most of the rare stuff I've been able to track down.
Cool.
These two from Mr. Wayne's, same character.
Red Ninjas, yeah.
Yeah, Red Ninjas. And then this I got yesterday in the mail.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a notification that mine are will be getting charged soon. I just got charged for my Punisher.
And here is
from Thor.
Yes, Maximum Thor came in today.
All right, so what's the verdict on him?
I haven't really got a chance to mess around with him too much, but I like him. Don't get me wrong. I was actually really excited to get this figure. Yeah, I've just been kind of running around today. I had to go get my real ID and stuff because I'm going to Power Morphicon next month.
Real quick, Kadri looks like he's joining us. I don't know if he just can't get video. I don't know if he can hear us or not, but I added him because it's there.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you. Can you see us?
The signal, I could see. It's just the signal's really bad out here.
Okay, no worries. Danny's showing all his goodies off right now. So.
Yeah, I may not be on long because the signal's just too bad here.
No worries,
Yeah.
no worries.
Yeah. So no, I'm just saying I had to get my real ID today. I was going to downtown. Since I'm going to Power Morphicon next month. That's the Power Ranger convention in Pasadena, California. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if Brian.
I forgot that was this year.
Can Brian hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Is the background noise?
Yeah.
Is the background noise too much?
Yeah, to the side.
There's a lot of background noise.
Yeah, he turned off his mic. All right, go ahead.
And then I have this. I know I showed this off, but I got this wired cape for my Darth Nihilus.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I like the feathered parts to it. That makes it look so much better.
Yeah, it does. So it's really great to get this one. And it only cost me, it was from GPS lot on eBay. It was like $13.
They have great stuff. They really do.
Hey, send me the link to that. I want to get one.
Got it. And then I got the Archangel X-Men 97.
Nice. I still haven't even opened mine yet.
Yeah. It's Sonic stuff.
Really
The Rabbit.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm a big Sonic.
I always like the little like background Sonic characters almost more than I do Sonic.
And then right here, first edition Seb. So hopefully this is over. No more first edition Mandalorian stuff. I don't want to do it. Please stop doing it.
Hey, at least you're still going after them.
Yeah, I know. It's like freaking, it drove me up the wall to freaking look for this thing. I was trying to put this somewhere safe or whatever. All right, and then I know you got yours last time.
Nice. Mr. Wayne's, or did you pre-order it?
No. This is, remember, it was a Pulse exclusive.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know if Mr. Wayne's maybe ordered extras to sell at the shop, so.
No, he can't do it with exclusives.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, they can't do it with that one. And then in here, I have the entire Secret Wars wave.
Nice.
Yep.
And again, if you've noticed my Instagram, I'm just finally getting around to posting those up.
Daredevil.
I still have to open my Magic.
Absorbing Man.
Yeah.
The most disappointing wave ever.
Why is it disappointing? Magic looks great. Daredevil looks great.
And then the other one is just
renew
the
your
ones I
vault.
already own. So I have extras for some customs that I'm gonna have done, which is obviously the Spider-Man and the Magic.
What customs are you planning on doing?
I'll have to show you some photos, but like the Spider-Man is a little more obvious. We're just gonna do like one side all symbiote.
Okay.
Yep. So that's pretty much what we're doing.
He's on the good buck, and I like how it's not just painted on; it's actually got plastic to it to like make it look like it's actually encompassing it. Plus, he has the little thing you can put on his fist.
Exactly. The Magic. I'll show you photos on that one. That one needs a little bit more of a visual.
Are you having Joe do it over at Mr.
That is
Wayne?
correct. We've already been talking about it.
Nice.
And then I found at Mr. Wayne's Kickstarter Spawn.
Holy moly.
Yes, sir.
Man, they must love you over there. No wonder they sponsor us.
It's more like I'm sponsoring them.
Right?
Yeah, that's the classic one, by the way, because he showed me pictures of it.
Yeah, that's the classic, not the modern one. And I have a whole box of stuff in here.
Well, you really don't need the modern one if you have that throne spawn and you get a cape.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got this one right here, the K2SO.
Nice.
Yeah.
You are like Hall and Oates right now, buddy.
Yes, sir. I got the Squad Troopers.
Is that Black Series?
Yeah, Scar Squadron. That's what this one is.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how did I miss that one? Okay, but now I know why. Okay, that's a cool set.
Yes, sir. And all right, I got Snake Eyes.
Snake. Oh, that's the Lady Snake Eyes.
Yeah, Don Moreno.
It was kind of reflecting. I thought it was dial tone too.
No, you're good. The brand new day Spider-Man.
Very nice. Did you get the Hulk too?
I did not get the Hulk yet.
Okay.
I got the Punisher.
Nice. Yeah, I just got charged for mine.
I got the Smart Hulk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's Hasbro's starting to charge for those.
Yeah, they're starting to charge for a lot of stuff all at once.
And the Hulk 2099.
Nice. That's all the Hulks.
Yes, sir.
Did you get
And
Abomination?
then, huh?
Did you already have Abomination, or did you ever order him, or no? It wasn't on your
No, I
list?
don't have Abomination yet. I've seen him at GameStop, so I might go grab him over there at some point. And then I got 2 of these, the droids. I gotta have my army builders.
Nice. I like those
Usually-
droids. I like what
I
they
wanna
did.
get- What you want to what?
Those are the ones from the Mando movie, right?
That is correct, sir.
Yeah, those. I like what they did with those. How they made them all like refurbed and stuff like that.
Right. The Genoshan Warrior.
Oh, I need that one. That's one I definitely want to army build.
The Watto.
Hey, Squado!
Hey, that wasn't a bad impression. It wasn't too bad at all. Tom Lee.
I'm a Toydarian. I only care about money. Ton Wei is another one I need. I hope they do the other one too. The other character. Forget his name offhand.
One of the classic Django Fets.
Nice.
And then this Digimon figure right here.
Oh, I think I used to have that one.
I think it's Beelzemon. And I believe that is it, sir.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I have anything quite as exciting. But I will start. So Target started getting in the Master of the Universe 2000X series. They also released a new He-Man and a new Skeletor. They're slightly different. I think the head sculpt's different on He-Man, plus the packaging is different where they show the weapons actually in front. I don't really know what's up with Skeletor. Somebody told me that they're different, but these are the 2000X ones. And so I'm finally starting to pick those up. I don't think I showed it off last week, but I found one at Ross, which was a deluxe one of the Samurai He-Man. I definitely put them up on the Motu Be Amazing site. But
I gotta see.
No,
that.
you showed them off. You showed them off.
all right, cool. All right, and then these turtle like battle arena and some of the different like turtles that have been out. These were on sale for $5 a piece, so I grabbed a few of those because I don't usually buy a lot of like the goofier ones. But I figured at $5 a piece, why would I turn that down? Because I'm brand new with all their accessories rather than get them down the road at a flea market without their accessories. So I bought whichever ones I could find out when I was doing my Target runs. This was an eBay purchase. I like getting the old Toy Biz figures, and just one look at this pack. It's too hard to see. I guess I should embiggen myself. It's too hard to see probably through here, but I'm going to do a video or something with it, kind of mocking it, because first off, it comes with a bookmark. Why, I don't know. Obviously, they do tons of repaints on these old Toy Biz figures, but the paint on these is just ridiculously terrible. Like, Kadri would be like saying a bunch of shit that I wouldn't understand if he could talk right now.
No, they look like complete turbo ass. But then again, that's 90s Toy Biz for you.
Oh, what happened to Danny?
Sorry about that. That I accidentally clicked something. That was my
No
mistake.
worries. I've done it. You know I've done it. All right. Then the Turtles of Grayskull started to drop. So Target's been doing their reset at some of their stores, and you'll notice that like the NECA section has been pretty wiped out if they started doing it at your store. Apparently, they're putting them on back end caps again, like they did when they originally did NECA. And that electronics section is becoming basically like board games and shit. But they did start putting out some new product and discounting a lot of older product. And one of the things they put out was the first 4 of the Turtles G.I. Joe crossover.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Some people have been finding like Slash and stuff. I've only seen the first 4. They've put out multiple cases of these at mine because I saw them all get bought up when I bought mine, and then I saw them where they had 4 more back out, and then I literally saw someone buy them the next time I was there, and then they put out another 8 so they got a bunch in and they've been moving. So, but they have placeholders for like the Chopper and for the Ostriker. But this one I thought was really rad. And of course, because I love G.I. Joe and I'm a fan of turtles. I'm not as big a fan of turtles, but I like turtles. I got the Leonardo Snake Eyes.
Oh, I was looking for that one.
Oh, well, I'll keep an eye out. And I got the Rocksteady Buzzer and the Donatello.
I saw that one.
So that I believe, I don't remember what else I've got new and what I've already had. Some stuff I already opened, just because I was like, whatever, no big deal. But what I did find, I'll show this real quick. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Well, it's getting pretty quiet here. I should probably say something. So yeah, so I want to get some photos posted up of the Ultimate Wolverine for sure, and then the Maximum Thor. Thought I'd say something while you were gone. It was so quiet.
No worries. Sorry. Didn't mean to. I would have grabbed these earlier, but like I said, I was running. So this is Professor Rotclaw, and I don't know what the hell they're calling the dinosaur. But I did put up pictures of him. The figure itself is a little underwhelming. It's kind of like, I think it's got like, I'm sure Kadri would correct me. It looks like the original Firefly that came out with for Classified. It kind of looks like his thick ass armor, and I'm not a big fan of that.
Oh, the Cobra Island one. Yeah, it looks like it.
It does. And he comes with like a whip and stuff like Crocmaster. And his gun, you can't even get his trigger finger to the gun trigger. So that's kind of disappointing. Overall, I like that they're doing something new. And he does come with the other head that I didn't put on here. But yeah, it's it's fine. I do like, a lot of people bitch, oh, why are we bringing in dinosaurs? That's totally Cobra. That to me, it's totally Cobra. And it does come off the armor and stuff.
That's awesome. I kind of want that now.
It feels very 90s.
It does, but listen, they've had a lot of success with Jurassic Park and stuff. It kind of makes sense, but it also seems very Cobra to be doing something like this. And honestly, if I find some more cheap, because I have a feeling, listen, if you had like Mutton Junkyard and Law and Order all going into clearance and the Desert Scorpions and all that, chances are these will be hitting. But I saw them just as they were putting them out at Target, so I grabbed these right away. I like that it has a little Cobra emblem like on it, like a tattoo. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely different, and I love the G.I. Joe Classified line. It's my second line now behind Marvel Legends, obviously. But again, I was kind of like, well, I'll grab them, do a little review. It didn't get a lot of hits, but I don't think a lot of people are terribly excited about it. What's up? What happened to you now? Do you want to jump back on? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There.
Jesus.
All right.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh.
This has not been my night.
So yeah, I can't remember what I've showed off and what I haven't. My big hunts for the moment, though, are I really want to find the Robin from the Batman animated series. That's one of my big hunts. And I don't know if it's from pre-orders. Kadri probably knows better than I do. I don't know if it's pre-orders or what it is, but Big Bird's starting to show up from the Sesame Street line. And as I've said...
Yeah, it's been hitting targets. And it's been in and out of stock online.
Yeah, it's been out of stock online. I know Target keeps putting them up, but I keep missing it. But the Sesame Street line is that little line that, like, I didn't ever think I would get into, and I just absolutely love it. I don't know if it's just pure nostalgia or if because they finally made cool figures that weren't just PVCs or garbage figures, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm really liking it. So the Robin and that are my two mains that I'm really looking for. Danny, you got anything you're looking for?
Currently not, but I just want to say real quick, since you just mentioned Jurassic Park just a little while ago, rest in peace to Dr. Grant. I can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head, but rest in peace to him.
Sam Neill.
Yeah, Sam Neill. I was going to bring that up. I was going to bring that up with the news, but yeah, rest in peace, Sam Neill. He's done tons of great movies where he has just been he was so good. So it's really sad. I didn't even know he was sick or anything. I haven't heard cause of death or anything, but yeah, really sad to see him go.
Yeah, well, the two standout films for me that I loved of his was Possession and In the Mouth of Madness.
And I would also say the first Jurassic Park, he is fantastic in.
Yes.
But I'm sure Kadri would probably jump back and want to say, I was turbo ass in that. But anyway.
No, one and three were good, or at least I like three more than most people. But one was the best one.
3 is usually not the best one, but
no, it's not. I like A Lost World more than I like 3.
I really hated Lost World. I'm not gonna lie, but the only thing I liked about it was Vince Vaughn, but most of it was kind of like very predictable and just like meh.
Dude, I remember there was like a family video store not too far from where I live, and we ordered a VHS copy of that movie. I think that was the first time we ever pre-ordered anything.
Also, listen, you were at a much good night, buddy. You were at a much younger age than I was when that movie came out, so like it's gonna hit you differently than it hit me. It came out for me when I was like in my 20s, I want to say, or like almost 20. So it was just, I was looking at things differently, but
right, makes sense.
But I love the first one is one of my top 10 favorite movies. So, but anyway, so real quick, since we're on the topic of things, like I said, Target is doing a major toy, redo. They're redoing all the shelves at Target, getting pretty much, for their summer geek out type stuff and whatever, and changing it up before they do another one, probably September, to get ready for Christmas and all that. It's either September or early October. But yeah, lots of stuff went on clearance. I know I picked up a ton of clearance stuff this week. That's why I'm missing some of the stuff, because I just kind of opened it and put it out already. That's something I got, the Chronicles, Masters of the Universe Battle Cat. I picked that up. It was $21 at Target. So I was like, I'm not going to pass that up, because, it's basically the same as the Masterverse one with different armor, but I'm sure, again, Kadri will correct me, but it seems like it's almost exactly the same. But still, I love those big battle cats.
No, the Chronicles one was actually about the same articulation, as just the armor is, like, again, slightly different. I don't think it's movie accurate, though.
Yeah, it's one of those that came out before that was finished, or had to be in production before the movie was finished. So obviously there's going to be some changes. But that was on sale. Also, the Roton was on sale for like $18. Some of the figures have gone on sale. People have been like, the movie hasn't done anything. I don't think that's accurate, because honestly, in my area at least, the only origin style figures that have been readily available have, like, every store, have been He-Man and Spikor. Everybody else is like, even Mechaneck and whoever, like Skeletor, Trapjaw, all those origin style ones have been MIA, except for like at a select few Walmarts. All my Targets, it's just been Spikor and He-Man. And the vehicles and stuff and like the swords have not done great, that's for sure. But now you'll see them start moving because they're getting clearance. I haven't seen the bug hopper thing. I forget what it's called. I haven't seen that on clearance yet, but I'm definitely going to get that when that hits clearance. Even the Roton is fun. It's just a fun toy. So I know, Danny, you're probably not the biggest He-Man guy, but
I like the 2000 series and the movie.
Yeah, we've been over that. So hey, yeah. So these, again, new version of the He-Man, because they did release him before, him and Skeletor, but these are new versions of the 2000X. I really want to find this Clawful and Ram Man and stuff, but probably Ross. But again, some cool stuff. So some stuff to look for. There was a lot of older Sonic stuff that was on clearance. There was a lot of older Star Wars stuff on clearance. The wrestling 3-pack with Roddy Piper and Orton and Paul Orndorff. I don't know. I know it's Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper 3-pack was on clearance. It was like down to like $36, which is a great deal for 3 wrestling figures. So just things. If you haven't hit your target, go hit your targets. Check it out. Plus new stuff that's starting to hit the shelves, like new G.I. Joe Classified Hydro Viper, G.I. Joe Classified Airtight, and whoever else from that wave. I can't remember offhand. But like they're hitting, and a lot of people are raving about the new Hydro Viper. But yeah, and like the Turtles G.I. Joe stuff, lots of stuff hitting. So check it out. But anyway, so some other news that just dropped as I was on my way home. I looked at my notifications when I got in the car because I was obviously busy. I don't know if you heard this, Danny, but they have announced who is going to be playing. Oh, why is my mind blanking? Oh, God damn it. Oh, why am I blanking? Popular movie. Oh, who's going to be playing the new Magneto in the new upcoming X-Men films?
No, I did not hear about this.
So it blew up my phone when I went back to my phone, and it is no other than Mr. Kylo Ren himself, Adam Driver.
Interesting.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nope, it's all over.
Emo Ren is Magneto.
I got 15 different. No, I'm not even kidding. 15 different notifications about it. It's all over like Instagram, all over Twitter, all over. All of it, Blue Sky, everybody's talking about. Screen Rant posted about it, so it's got to be true.
That's the worst casting I ever heard in my entire life. Emo fucking Ren.
I mean, listen, I love Michael Fassbender, but if they're getting rid of that,
Kadri, the worst casting in your life so far.
It's just based off of the Avengers Doomsday leaks. It kind of sounds on brand.
Let's see if I can real quick hear it.
Because I know me and you, we kind of touched upon it, but we didn't really get into it.
What's that?
The plot leaks for Avengers Doomsday.
Well, there was something up about it. Now I can't find it, but.
Interesting choice, definitely.
Yeah. Of course, now that I was trying to save it earlier, but like I said, I was trying to race home, so.
Oh, you're good.
And I have to admit, let me see if I can bring this up. I love this new Spaceballs 2.
That's great.
We ain't found shit. I love that. I love that poster. I cannot wait. I hope this movie's not a letdown. I really do.
I almost feel like they waited too long, but I've been saying that about.
I mean, they always do. They always do. But yeah, I don't know. I was excited to see that. So also Onslaught on the X-Men card back seems to be hitting.
Oh, thank God! I was thinking about that today. So it's hitting targets already.
That's what they're saying.
Okay, keep an eye out for me, please.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I already have 2, but I don't think there's any major difference to it to make me want to get one. So you would be first in line.
Oh, you're pre-ordered.
No, I have.
Well, it's essentially pretty much the paint it's pretty much more comic accurate.
Okay, so again, it's but the Rivals figures are also starting to hit. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that the Venom was hitting targets. I gotta get those. I about Onslaught, like my most experience with him and the first time I ever heard of him was probably most people, Marvel vs. Capcom. That was my first experience with him.
Also,
actually, when I first heard of Onslaught, it was basically from the X-Men issue where Onslaught first encounters Jean Grey, and she has his name like plastered on her head.
What?
Which was because if you remember, that's the revelation that apparently Charles Xavier was in love with her, but he had to erase his own mind to forget it.
That's interesting. Good point. Other things that were brought up: McDonald's releases new Spider-Man brand new day Happy Meal. No big surprise there. In Kadri, remember I teased about 3 Jean Greys? Well, apparently it was supposed to be. Apparently it was 3 Wolverines, and not 3 Jean Greys for me, because I've gone back twice and each time I haven't even opened them. I can tell through the bag that it's Wolverine because I can feel the claws. But yeah.
So
nice.
McDonald's Happy Meal toys, huh?
Well, I mean, Brand new day. Just like I said, just news.
I know I can't say who, but I know somebody personally who works on those things.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to find that article because, like I said, it was all over everything, and now that I saw it, you know. But yeah, I'm still looking. Oh, they're also saying Will Ferrell is reportedly in negotiations to play Inspector Gadget.
Why? No. Oh my god. Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't think we need another live action Inspector Gadget movie. The first one was really terrible. Matthew Broderick sucked as fucking Inspector Gadget.
So, Cadre, I know we touched on this last week, but they're still saying it.
So it hasn't been canceled.
This is like the 4th time I've seen something about it. So,
okay. So I guess it's happening.
Yeah. So
yeah, that boycott for PlayStation isn't really going right now. By the way,
the what? PlayStation what?
The boycott because of the whole number of physical discs. Because they just they re-released I don't know if you've ever played these Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2.
Yeah, there's no more physical data. Everyone's trying to lose their mind and all that shit, or is this purely about COD?
No, I'm just saying, like, everyone was like, oh, yeah, I'm not supporting PlayStation, and then all of a sudden PlayStation was like, hey, we re-released these COD games on the PS5, and yeah, the servers are clean, and you guys can all play online again, and I was like, I was like, whatever about the whole no more physical copies. I wasn't too happy about it. I was like, all right, whatever. I saw that and I was like, well, I mean, I've been wanting to play these classic CODs for years. I used to play them all the time. I was at so many midnight launches. Huh?
We all did. I mean, that's why they're so popular now, because we all used to play them.
Oh, yeah. No, I played them hardcore.
I was surprised to hear that they have a new Halo finally coming out, and that they're remastering yet again the first one, which I'm kind of mind blown by. But
the Master Chief Collection?
Yeah, pretty much. Other news, Joe Keery is in talks to play Nova in the MCU. I don't know how reliable this is, but it has been like everywhere. This is from Marvel Movies, which is usually a pretty good source. Shocker set to make an appearance in Brand New Day. They are going to be overloading this film with stuff.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me it's going to be another Spider-Man 3.
That's a
potentially.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Scientists over there.
Did you guys hear the Michael Jackson movie crossed $1 billion last weekend?
Oh, I did not hear that.
I hear that.
Yeah, it's pretty much 8 million away from catching up with Super Mario Galaxy.
Wow, that's crazy. But I mean, I kind of expected it. My real question will be, will it get the same kind of Oscar buzz that what's his ass got for playing Freddie Mercury? But see.
I doubt it.
Oh, this is interesting, but I don't know this. That's kind of a nobody group. Fried apple pie McFlurries, new reported detail. A lot of. Of course, now I'm not seeing anything. Let me do an actual search.
Now I want a McDonald's apple pie. Thanks, Brian.
Right, I do too. Actually, that sounds delicious.
I think after the show,
the fried apple pies are really good.
Yeah, I actually like the strawberry ones. Those are good.
Listen, if you didn't get a fever blister or burn the roof of your mouth from eating an old school McDonald's apple pie, you never had a McDonald's apple pie.
Well, I'd say I'm proud to never burned the roof of my mouth, because I have burned the roof of my mouth and it's not fun.
What the hell is Kylo Ren's real name? Why can't I remember it now?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver, yeah.
Of course, it gives me everything, but let me just... God damn it.
All I'm gonna tell you right now is, if the plot leaks are true, Tuesday is gonna be very disappointing for a lot of people.
Yeah, I got nothing. I of course now I can't find it anywhere, but it was coming up earlier. But we'll report back on it. My name is Jeff. Gave us a little comment here. Yeah, PlayStation got to work pretty hard to get me to care about them again. For now, I'm just fine grinding the Dark Souls game on my computer. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, man, like I said, I played a lot of Call of Duty back in the day, and like I guess you could say I'm an old Call of Duty vet. So the fact that these games are actually good, or these good games are actually available, and I can play them like they were brand new, it's fucking great. You know what I mean? Like I've been waiting for this. I just never thought it was ever going to happen.
All right. Well, Danny, let's get into something that I think we need to address with you, because as Kadri and I have discussed many times about you, you are very character driven. We know that you're a big fan of certain characters, like a certain guy in a red costume. And I don't know if you caught the news.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
But Mondo.
Yes, I did.
Mondo is coming out with Deadpool, the 1/6 scale, and he looks fantastic. And he comes with lots of goodies.
I understand he's like 250, and
gosh, yeah, Mondo 1/6 scale figures are, but it's also an SDC exclusive.
No, I heard that pre-orders go on sale. Like you don't even have to get it.
Just a pre-order. It's not okay. That makes more sense, but they'll probably sell out by SDCC anyway. But yeah, I mean, he looks fantastic as they always do. I'm guessing this is Alex Brewer, because Alex Brewer is phenomenal.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, can we just take a look at all the shit he comes with?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. I'll bring this up now. Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Whoa. Firework.
Pretty insane. Now, it's not, to me, I don't remember Mondo coming out with a figure with so many hands, but I feel like with Deadpool, you have to have that many hands.
Yeah.
Just because he does so much stuff with his hands. But, I mean, this looks phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I was hoping Kadri was going to be on for the next day. I mean, there has been a lot of stuff, and we've been over most of the stuff coming out for San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. But if you noticed from the flyer today, let me see if I can send this over. Share, airdrop. All right, let me pull this up. Hold on, I gotta share the screen here. Share screen. Okay. Let's see if I can get it up here. Add the stage. Remove and add the stage. Oh, what happened? Why'd it go away? Okay. So this is the Street Fighter You Lose head pack, available through Jada Toys. I haven't gotten actual confirmation. I wish Kadri was on, because I'm sure he knows all about this. Have you seen this, Danny?
I have not seen this, but I mean, I know exactly what this is. This is fucking great. This is just going to be a head pack?
It's just a head pack, and it even includes heads for figures that aren't out yet.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's just a head pack. It's for the 112 Player 2, Kuma's Player 2 Deluxe. Let's see. It doesn't tell me a price. Oh, no, it does. Oh, no, that's for the figure. That's for the Akuma Player 2 Deluxe figure. It's telling me the price. Let's see. Does it say? Oh, yeah. There's some. These are additional hands and accessories for select characters, because obviously if you look in the photo, you can see some of them have like the hands like where they're crying or like not quite making fists or whatever. But yeah, so Jada Toys is letting fans recreate their favorite loser moments from Ultra Street Fighter 2 with their You Lose accessory set. It's inspired by the classic post-match portraits that have been humiliating defeated fighters for decades. And this setting battle-worn head sculpts for all 19 characters currently in Jada's Street Fighter lineup, including Akuma, Balrog, Blanka, Cammy, Chun-Li, DJ, Dalsum, E. Handu, Evil Ryu, Fei Long, Guile, Ken, M. Bison, Ryu, Sagat, T-Hawk, Vega, Violent Ken, and Zangief, allowing collectors to swap out the stoic fighting poses for bruised faces, black eyes, and the look of defeat. There are also additional hands and accessories for select characters, like Vega has a broken claw. The set comes packed in collector-grade packaging and will be available for $50 at Jada's Toy Booth number 4049, or you can pre-order online in limited quantities beginning July 23rd at 10 a.m. Dude, we've all, as collectors, been waiting for something like this forever. Forever. I literally have wanted Marvel Legends to do something like this forever. If they released this many heads with that many accessories, it'd be like $200 if it was Marvel Legends. This for $50 is a freaking steal. I know it's just heads, but you're talking about a shit ton of heads, hands, and accessories. $50 is a steal. I would love something like that. I always wanted them to do like portraits like this of at least all the Marvel, like the main Marvel Legend characters unmasked. I thought it would just be brilliant to do. But of course, we'll probably never see it without having to buy a whole other figure. But again,
yeah, I know.
Fantastic. Yeah. This is absolutely fantastic. I thought there one last year with like the burnt up bodies or like they've been hit by a blast or whatever was ingenious. But like this is just above and beyond. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Jada, it took me a while to get into Jada. I'm finally catching up. I'm a few figures away from catching up. This line has been phenomenal. And as someone who loves their breakfast cereal line too, but has been disappointed by how easily each one of my breakfast cereal ones have broken, the Street Fighter line I've posed ridiculous amount of times, and they've been great. So hats off to Jada. I mean, I know a lot of people are up in the air about the different stuff, but for SDCC, but this is, I mean, I'm going to be trying hard to get this pack so I don't have to up pay for it, but this is just great. Danny, thoughts?
No, absolutely. It's something that we've been waiting for a long time, just like you said. I was like, well, why don't they just do that? You know, and of course they're going to sell you a whole nother figure if it's Marvel Legends. I guess I could say the only thing that would be close, and not by much, that's like they do a pack of stuff. It's just the McFarlane weapons pack that they released. They released 3 of those. That's about as far as we've gotten with something like that. But those are just weapons packs.
Yeah, I mean the weapon packs were also to combat the fact that like they couldn't release a lot of weapons, you know, for DC Multiverse line originally, which now seems to be completely defunct. But
yep, yeah. I mean, I own all 3 of those. I even forgot I owned them. I just remembered about it right now.
So we're getting asked SDCC Marvel predictions. Annie, you have any thoughts on what you think they might be releasing Marvel Legends wise? I have plenty.
Shoot, I haven't really had a chance to think about it. I mean, what did they do? The last SDCC was the snap pack, wasn't it? The Savage.
Well, we already know what's coming. We already know what's coming for their SDC exclusives. I think they're thinking more of like what do we see, what they'll reveal at the panels.
Oh, what they'll reveal at the panels.
Noel Gonzalez is asking us our SDCC Marvel predictions, meaning I'm assuming meaning for what's coming out. His thoughts is Avengers Doomsday. I still think it's a little early for them to do Avengers Doomsday just because it's so far out. But because a lot of people are predicting we're going to finally see a trailer, there is a good possibility that they'll give us like those initial like first few figures. Because if you notice lately, they don't do like full lines of figures. They drop like a couple. Like they did it for Spider-Man. They did it for many of the other movies. Yes, X-Men cast announcement as well. I could see that. I definitely, for me personally, I think we're going to see the next wave of X-Men 97 figures. I'm kind of surprised they didn't already come out, but it might be because of, they didn't want to do any kind of spoilers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely believe we'll be seeing, at least in like those first 4 episode costume kind of things, if not maybe like an X-Force version of Sunspot, because remember, they are in that animated style. Like the new figures are in that animated style. And there's definitely a lot of figures that they could still be getting, or they could still be coming out with. So I really think we'll at least see another wave, if not 2 waves, of X-Men 97 announced. I have also been kind of surprised, and now that Spider-Man Spider-Man, what's the cartoon called?
Oh, I don't remember off the top of my head, but that newer one.
Well, if you can remember, but the show that's on Disney Plus, the Spider-Man one, that show, I would assume that they're going to probably release some kind of characters from it. I know they haven't been as heavy on it, but I could see them doing that for sure. Just in general, I feel like there'll probably be a bunch of different stuff that'll be announced. It's been a while since we've got a new Spider-Man retro card announcement, and those usually come out 3 or 4 a year. It feels like, at least. I'm probably wrong, but I'm sure people will correct me if I am. But I know we at least get 2 waves a year, and I'm really surprised we haven't heard anything new since the Owl wave. But I would definitely suspect something there. I would love, personally, to see another Iron Man wave, if not a Fantastic Four wave. I'm really surprised because the Fantastic Four movie wave actually sold really well. So I'm really surprised we haven't gotten a wave 2, especially on the heels of Avengers Doomsday. But again, they might not have known that it did well. So it might be like Spider-Man, where we got like the villains a full year later, and even the other costumes a full year later. But those are some ones I would love to see, at least from like the MCU and all that. I mean, comics wise, I feel like we're going to get more of kind of like the goofier Avengers that we've gotten recently. It just seems like that seems like where they're kind of going with it. They're kind of going with more obscure figures. I definitely feel like there's still plenty of 90s stuff they can be releasing.
You think they ever touch up on like the other 90s animated series, like Silver Surfer or Fantastic Four?
No, and I kind of wish they would, especially in that kind of style. I mean, I feel like we're going to see a lot of Avengers Doomsday stuff, or at least a lot of Avengers Doomsday type characters that are going to be coming. If you ever notice something funny with Marvel Legends, a lot of times when they know there's a movie or a TV show coming, they'll tend to release somebody or something from it in comic form before they hit the screen.
Ooh, so, I got one. I know what. Hopefully they may announce something for it. Marvel Zombies, the Disney Plus show.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they haven't done anything with that. Like, yeah, those are some of the few Disney Plus figures that they actually like sold a lot of. Like the Iron Man was pretty tough to find. The Wanda was kind of but like the Cap, people were buying up the Cap like crazy around me, at least. I don't know. I would love to see more zombies, especially from that. I think they're going forward with more of that too, aren't they?
I hope so. I remember when they first released that. I remember sending that to my friend on MySpace and being like, "Dude, did you see this?" He's like, "Oh, it's kind of weird." He's like, "But I like it." And I was like, "Yeah, I never thought that."
You must obviously be talking the comic, not the cartoon.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, because I don't know anybody who's still on MySpace.
No. We're talking about when I was still a teenager.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of great stuff out there right now, especially in like the comic universe. And, Marvel's going to be doing their own version, which pretty much everyone knows about, but like their midnight versions of which is supposedly supposed to be kind of like the absolute universe for DC. So I don't know if they'll plan something this far out for it yet, but like it's also September is Spider-Man's 1000th issue. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something with Spider-Man. They did tease like kind of like the packages and stuff, and a lot of people have been saying like, oh, we're gonna get a Christmas Spider-Man, which would make sense for them to kind of announce a pre-order for now, because by the time it's usually like 2 months really when stuff gets announced that it usually hits shelves or starts shipping. So 2.5 months, that would put it right around September-ish, like late September, early October, which would be the perfect time for it to be hitting shelves, because people would want it on their shelves for the holiday season, right? So, or as gifts for the holiday season. So it would make sense that we'd probably finally see the reveal of the, holiday Spider-Man. And since Star Wars seems to do nothing but make holiday figures lately, maybe they're taking more of a cue from that and doing more of those with Marvel Legends. I mean, I could see them doing a holiday Hulk or, holiday Doom or whatever. Who knows? But I mean, you could probably make Doctor Doom's costume in a Santa Claus costume pretty easily. Just my thoughts. But
this one's a bit of a one-off, but I got one for more Marvel. Even though the game hasn't released yet, Marvel Tokon figures for the Gamerverse line.
I could see that too. I definitely see. I was saving that for kind of my last. I know they're pushing Rivals hard now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we heard about more Rivals figures, but definitely more Gamerverse figures, because those sold like hotcakes for them. So, and they did. And Dwight, while on vacation, I don't know how many people saw this, but Dwight had posted a picture of the eyeball that comes with whatever they call him, Shemagura or whatever they're calling him.
Shemagura.
Yeah, so they were showing, the little eyeball projectile that came with him. He had showed a picture of that in pink.
Yes, I remember that.
So I wonder if that means that they might do version, player 2 or version 2s. That might be a possibility.
Player 2, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it would make sense, right? I mean,
is that player 2?
I don't know.
It is, yeah.
But either way, I could definitely see them coming out with the same ones they already had in player 2 colors, because people will buy them, and that's like them to do that. But there are still plenty of characters that they could still be releasing, like Colossus or Gambit or many others down the road.
The different colors, like the what's it called, the Orange Hulk or whatever. Was it the Orange Hulk, something like that? That was a player. No, that was like more of a hidden character.
I don't remember. That's where we missed Kadri today, because
he knows it better than I do, and I like those games.
Same here. I remember playing it more on the arcade than I do for home systems, so I don't remember really all the different. But I could definitely see a second wave, like a new wave of those style of figures. And listen, those figures, even the not great ones, were good. Even the ones like we didn't really care as much about, like Silver Samurai or whatever, because we already had one, or whatever. Those were all great figures. No, I did. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did too. I have a whole shelf dedicated just to that faction, where I put like the Iron Man with the big plasma cannon on there, and a little Mega Man I had. But I love that whole wave, and I would take more. I would love. Dream for me would be getting. They could kind of tie it in together, since they were tied together in the first place. Did you ever see X-Men Pride of the X-Men?
No, I never did.
That is something I would highly suggest looking up. It was a one-off that was supposed to go with the launch of the X-Men arcade game. It was basically the same characters from the X-Men arcade game, and it was supposed to launch to see like, hey, could we potentially sell this? But it didn't get picked up. I don't know the full story behind it, but they ended up just releasing it on VHS, and it was out before X-Men the animated series was out. And it's actually really great if you can get over the fact that Wolverine sounds like he's from Australia. Then, because he's literally like, he literally sounds like he's Australian in it, and it's kind of terribly off.
I know, I recognize that voice. That was from whatever that show from like the 80s or something like that, 70s. I don't remember.
I don't know, but I mean, it sounds terrible. They did the same voice for him when he's in a Spider-Man. I think he's in the X-Men are in like a Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends comic.
Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about.
And he sounds the same in that, so it probably was the same voice actor. But again, I would love to see them do a full line of them. Now that, I mean, you can pretty much put it together yourself, but just in that style, I think would be a lot of fun. But hey, I also like listen with all they've been showing with X-Men 97. I mean, are you up to date on X-Men 97, Danny?
Yes, I am.
I mean, with all the stuff that they've showed, I mean, they could throw a Kang in there. They could throw a Daredevil, a Captain America. I mean, we got the Jim Lee cover. Did you see the Jim Lee cover at the end of episode 4?
I don't remember seeing that, but I was going to say real quick. I mean,
Make
didn't
sure
they
to
already
watch-
throw a Kang in there?
Make sure to watch the credits.
That's where I missed it because I kind of like once the credits started, I stopped watching. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to bed.
Go back and turn on the credits because it's literally the Jim Lee cover. I can say that freely and not spoil anything, but if you know, you know, and you should definitely check it out.
Check it out.
But no, I would love to see them do I'd love to see them give us some sort of preview of Doomsday figures, or hopefully we won't be waiting a whole year and a half to get Spider-Man Brand New Day with all the villains they're talking about. Come on, we've been seeing images of certain guys for 3 months now, like Scorpion and Tarantula and stuff especially. So hopefully they at least have a couple on the way.
Is it the same guy for Scorpion? Are they using the him?
The guy that's been in the commercials?
No, the actor, the one from like he was in what was he in? Spider-Man Homecoming. He was in there.
He was?
Yeah, he was in there. Yeah.
Oh, he sees him at the end in the prison, right?
Yeah, but you also see him like somewhere toward like the beginning of the movie. He plays Nacho in Better Call Saul, and he's also the character you see on the Far Cry 3.
I mean, regardless, offhand, I don't remember.
Yeah. I don't remember his name, but I wonder if it's him who's going to be playing him.
They're saying there's just so many different things in here that we're going to be surprised by all that. I mean,
I would have been okay when I thought this is what they were going to go with. I thought it was just going to be like the Punisher goes after Spider-Man, and I'm like, that would have been just fine. Obviously, the Punisher isn't a villain, but that was his first appearance. Wasn't a Spider-Man comic.
Anti-hero. So he's kind of whichever way the wind blows, depending on the situation. So, but no, I mean, listen, there's also a ton of stuff with the Ultimates in Marvel. There's a lot of characters that were big in the Ultimate universe, especially like Ultimate Farewell and Ultimate Endgame and stuff like that. Where there's a lot of different characters that they could release for the comic fans. Like Mr. Fantastic is Dr. Doom in it. And I mean, there's just a lot of different stuff that, I can go on and on and on, but I would love to see that stuff as well. I mean, either way, SDC is going to be throwing so much shit at us.
I know.
It's going to be a lot of fun to talk with you guys about it once it all hits.
When is it? Is it next weekend or the weekend after?
Next weekend. So you'll start seeing stuff up probably Wednesday. Because it's like preview night and all that stuff, but you'll see all the big toy tubers, showing up there and talking about little things here and there. It's probably starting Wednesday. And then you'll see Tuesday, next one, probably next Wednesday, because I think it's 23rd through. Well, I don't know. Is it this weekend? No, because this weekend. No, it starts like the 23rd or 24th or something.
Gotcha.
So it's the following weekend, but it starts like on that Thursday or something.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of stuff coming. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much all I got. You got anything else to add?
As far as SDCC goes, not really, man. I'm excited though, man. I used to really enjoy watching all the content through the years, especially like 2011, 12, 13, like those years when I really got into this stuff. You know what I mean? Those were very exciting times.
Well, let me ask you this. Is there anything you're hoping to see? Like, what's something you've really been just like hoping they're going to, like for me, like Jada's been doing the cereal guys. And even though I've had issues with mine, I still love how they look. I would love to see like Dig'em from Honey Smacks. I would love to see the old Honeycombs thing that they did back in the day, or the Rice Krispie treat guys, or Rice Krispie guys like Snap Crackle and
Pop.
Those are some fun ones I would just like to see. I would love to see just Jada's stuff get better distribution because I don't find it all that often. But yeah, those are some that I would really like to see.
I mean, off the top of my head, I can't say I've given it so much thought as to what I would like to see. For me, SDCC has never been for me about like, oh, like I really want to see this. It's more been like, oh, I'm just excited that they're gonna show a bunch of stuff. That's kind of how it's always been for me.
I mean, for me, when I was younger, it was more about hearing about what new books are coming out. Um, that really shadowed anything else. But as collecting toys has become more popular, it's really been more about toy reveals. It seems like it to me. I look at it almost like the second New York Toy Fair. Like it's kind of like the halfway point, even though it's a little earlier than halfway. But to me, it's always been like, okay, you have Toy Fair in February, and then you have SDCC in July, and those are like the big toy reveals. And then you'll get some stuff from like New York Comic Con and stuff in between, you know, a little while afterwards. But to me, it's always been like the big reveal time. So I just get really excited. Like there's a lot of G.I. Joe classified figures I still want, like Repeater or Spearhead and Max, to say a few. Muskrat, you know, just some of the G.I. Joes they haven't finished off yet. It looks like they're pretty much finishing up through 87 pretty soon. But just those are just some of the ones I've been hoping to see. Star Wars, I would love to see them just go back and start making, I mean, especially with how big the prequels have been lately for a lot of fans, I would love to see them make more prequel figures like they've been doing with like Attack of the Clones. They came out with a bunch of stuff. But I would also like to see them do stuff with the original trilogy. There's so many characters they still haven't made yet. So it's always my hope. I mean, I'm totally on board with everybody else. The TVC line being $20 a figure, they're just shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, I know you got your diehards that still collect them, but there's no reason why they should be $20 a figure. It's just outrageous.
Yeah, and this is coming from somebody who's bought a few already.
Yeah, and again, when it's someone who's really worth getting, I bite the bullet, but I'd be buying so many more if they weren't so overpriced. I feel like a lot of people would because they were great. That line is great for world building. Black Series is not great for world building. It's great for toy photography and for people who want big figures on the shelf. But TVC is TVC in general, which is to me just like the updated classic lines, have always been about world building and collecting. That's what made us fall in love with them in the first place, because we didn't just get 2 or 3 figures when we were kids. We got a collection of figures because our parents could afford them.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
just too expensive, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see more master stuff. I'm definitely hoping to see stuff from Mattel about what their collector line is going to be like. I'm intrigued to see what Transformer stuff will be coming out. It's always fun to see. I don't always get all of it, but I'm excited to see what'll be next. But yeah, and then NECA Sesame Street and Muppets and stuff. You know, they've announced some Muppet figures, but always excited to see what else would come from that. But
yeah, actually, just a super side note, like I had a conversation with somebody about you're saying Sesame Street. I was like, wasn't Sesame Street and like Muppets like in the same universe? Because I recall seeing Kermit a couple of times when I would watch Sesame Street on PBS.
Yeah, he was one of the original casts, one of the original Muppets used. But yeah, I mean, they're coming out with a few. They've already announced like Miss Piggy, Toy Collector Magazine. Their latest cover is it's actually Kermit from, is it a Muppets Christmas Carol or something, or one of the Muppets Christmas movies, and everybody lost their shit about that. Which means they could be making more Muppets figures, not just for Muppets, but movie tie-in Muppets figures. So, I mean, that could be a whole line in itself. But I'm always been a big fan of Jim Henson. So for me, that's kind of where my niche is from it. Like, yes, there's nostalgia of watching Muppets. There's nostalgia of watching Sesame Street. But not the same tie-ins as I have watching like Thundercats or He-Man or G.I. Joe or Transformers or Star Wars. You get it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. I mean, I always love all the news that starts hitting from all the different wonderful toy tubers that I watch. And, you know, I will tell you firsthand, I'll be watching like Mad Hatter, Pixel Dan, you know, Secret Galaxy, obviously Geek Dad Life and the YHS crew. These are just some of the ones I'll be watching. I wish I could say we were going to be there and popping up news, but hopefully if we get more and more down the road, maybe we can there one year. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
Dreams. You got to have your dreams. You got to keep your dreams. You got to take your shots where you can take them. So hopefully one day. But in the meantime, I'm watching those wonderful guys because they release great stuff. But yeah, I'll be watching all that and just sitting there just losing my mind. And then of course there's, hey, here's all the SDC exclusives that you can't afford all at once, but which ones are most important? And I can tell you obviously right now, Marvel Legends is going to be top of that list.
Yeah.
Star Wars, is that Star Wars like new holiday pack? Is that an SDC exclusive? Because I haven't really heard what the
No, they are doing a Asajj Ventress versus Anakin Skywalker on the
Clone War style.
Clone War style, the animated series, the 2D one, and then they're also doing the Clone Trooper on a AT-AT. No, not AT-AT, AT-RT.
Yeah, that I did hear. That one I heard about. I didn't hear about the Anakin. I must have.
Yeah, you definitely missed. I think we did talk about that, but I think you just forgot about it.
I know we talked about the AT-RT, but I'm definitely just forget. I don't remember hearing about the Ascentra. I probably did, and it's probably just asleep at the wheel trying to navigate.
Oh, you're good. I matter of fact, I kind of forgot about him. Period. Until I was on a group and somebody mentioned them again, and I was like, oh right, completely just forgot about him. Just totally forgot.
Yeah. I'm also excited to see what Playmates announces for the last. I mean, we still have another year and a half of them having the turtle line, if I know correctly. So I'm excited to see what other crossovers they do, either with this or whatever, or even with the Godzilla line, because I know there's more Godzilla figures coming out. And I've always wanted crossover stuff. I never really wanted it this way, to say, but I really enjoyed it. Like, I didn't really want to see He-Man merge with Turtles. I just wanted to see them in like the shared universe where they'd be in like Mattel style waves or He-Man in Playmate style waves. I thought that would be more fun, more than just like this. But I mean, I've been fully sucked into it. I got the Turtle Wrestlers, I got the Turtle Ghostbusters, I've got the Turtle, you name it, Turtles of Grayskull, the Transformers, the Stranger Things, now the Joes. It's just been fun, but I'm interested to see what they're going to do to kind of finish off things. And
speaking of Turtles, I'm going to be looking for those NECA Fortnite crossover ones.
They have, at my Target, they have not put them out yet, but there are peg holders for them in the regular aisle. So they must be hitting sometime soon. Now, my closest Target, the manager there is always very on top of things. So they always start their resets ahead of everybody else. So just start checking your Targets soon, because they'll probably all be doing the same thing. Mine is always a couple weeks ahead of everybody else. But if I see them, I will let you know right away. I will text you.
Don't say it on the air, but text me and let me know what's the exact address to the Target that's near.
Or I'll just grab them for you and whatever.
Yeah, just let me know. Hey, I mean, I may be like, hey, I'm gonna go to that Target since they're over there, and I'll meet you over there.
If you go to my local Target, you better stop and come visit the dungeon. So that's all I'm gonna say.
That's literally what I was saying.
I'll take you out to dinner or something. So.
Oh yeah, sure.
But no.
Wining and dining me first. I like it.
I mean, I have to wine and dine you.
There you go.
Shit for the rest of it. So
yeah, but when you come over here, I gotta wine and dine you at Golden Corral. We gotta make sure we call Kadri and just say, this steak is so good, and I just like rubbing it in his face, and I just won't care if he's angry.
Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough.
He knows. What is he gonna call me? A petty POS.
Danny, that guy loves you more than you know. That's all.
Oh, I know he does. But
he loves you more. He loves you more than you know.
But I just love rubbing. He knows I like to just stir the pot. Everyone.
And I also want to say he respects you more than he respects most. So there's that too. Trust me. Over the last week, there's been a lot of discussion with both of you, and you guys definitely have a man love for each other, and I love it. So
that's pretty gay, dog.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
No problem with man love for fellow gentlemen. So I got it for my guys. So
say all you want. We're secure.
Got no issues. People who are that stuff, they can go pound sand. But anyway, I think that'll probably wrap it up for us. I'm not gonna lie, I'm dead tired and I hurt my back, and then doing this, I'm kind of hurting after all that stuff I did outside for the last 2.5 hours.
Oh no.
So I don't mean to cut us short. I know we normally go like 2 hours, but I think you and I have covered everything. And without Kadri going into one of his, 45-minute rants about something, we were able to get it all in a reasonable amount of time. So, hey, I'm just kidding, Kadri. You know we love you and all your knowledge that you bring to the table. And I'm sure you'll call me turbo ass for, calling you out on it. But hey, it's part of what makes the show great is you going into one of your tangents. But anyway.
All right. Anyway.
Special shout out to our sponsors.
Turbo Toys, located in Prospect Heights, Illinois.
And
Mr. Wayne's Pop Culture and Collectibles, located in Westmont, Illinois.
And as always, a big shout out to Jeff and to Noel Gonzalez, the two who were nice enough to chime in today during the show and add to our chat. And to all of you who watch us on the replay, which apparently there's a lot. You can see the views on the YouTube channel. There's quite a few who watch the replay. So thank you to all of you who are doing that. And tell your friends. And make sure to like and share and follow us so you know when we're going to have other stuff on. We're usually Mondays at 7, but, sometimes things get moved around. But as always, we're sorry Kadri couldn't join us. You got your kids and stuff, and you got to make time for that, and we'll never shame anybody for that. So
at least he's got his priorities all straight. That's all we can say about that.
Hey, Kadri is above all else a great father. So I will always give him credit on that. So and a great friend. So we're sorry we had to miss him, but hey, you got to take care of the kids first. And hopefully this had a great night doing what they were doing with their recital or whatnot. And Danny, always a pleasure to sit down and talk toys and pop culture with you. You got anything else you want to shout out or do before we jump off?
Oh, actually, I just had a question. Who's that guy you were having that other show with last week? I don't know about him.
Oh, yes. Thank you for jumping on for that, too. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a tiny bit high on that one. But yeah. That's kind of why I was like, Daddy, hey. But so that's my best friend Pete. We do a show. We started before I started doing this one with you guys. It's called the Gen X Geeks, and we don't always have a lot of time to film it because he's a very busy guy. He goes out of town a lot. He does a lot of his own show stuff. But that's Pete Vibes. You can find him Instagram, Pete_Vibes, or on YouTube, Pete_Vibes.
Oh, I might be following him then. It sounds familiar.
But yeah, he's a great guy. He does a great show where he invites just regular collectors like us to come on a show, and he gives them a whole, it'll give you the questions ahead of time so you know what's coming and you know how to answer in case there's books you want to show off. But he talks to them about how they got into collecting and what they like to collect and what are they currently reading, what inspired them to get into collecting comics, or what books they like to read the most or whatever else. But yeah, he does a great job doing all that. And if you haven't watched it, I'm telling you, really great stuff. And, he puts on our friends or some people he's met through over the years of collecting. I mean, Pete's been collecting since he was, before we were even friends, and we became friends when we were 13. And we're both going to turn 50 at the end of the year. And he's been my best friend since we were 13. And I love the guy. He's an amazing friend. But Danny, if you saw his comic collection, and he even has a store that he made at the bottom of his barbershop. He has a barbershop in Chicago, by the way, called Pete.
Oh, this is your friend who you were telling me about. Yes, I remember him.
He actually come out. He does a comic swap every year where you can just come out and talk comics or swap comics or whatever. Even if you're not into comics, you just come chill, hang out, see his shop, see his his basement of evil where he has this little comic shop. And when I say little, he's got like 20 plus long boxes of comics down there. It's insane. But and those are just his extras. But the amount of books, and we're talking high quality, vintage, first appearance, key issue comics, it's insane. And his collection of art and stuff that he's had made, and he doesn't have kids. And because of that, he has put so much time and money into just living out his best collector life.
Same here. No kids, not married either.
And again, he's like, hey, I'm going to take this to the full extent. And the guy goes to all the different conventions. he's been to SDCC. He's been to, I think he's been to New York as well. He goes all over the place just to go to conventions for the weekends, and he meets up with other guys and girls and just talk comics and hang out, going to different comic shops and whatever. And he was a big like local Chicago rock star. He was in, well, emo punk, whatever, ska, anti-ska. His band was called Luke Skywalker. And
Interesting.
they were really big on the Chicago scene, and he knows like all the major, Chicago bands that have come in the 90s and 2000s and later. And he's also a DJ. His DJ name is the Coffin Banger. And I mean, the guy does it all, and he does it all above and beyond anybody else. And really, he's just amazing. He's an amazing barber. He's literally considered one of Chicago's top barber shops. DJs, was in a band that was very popular for its time. Comic collector above and beyond what you can imagine. But just in general, he's just a fun, amazing guy to be around, and he's just been an amazing friend. So I can't say enough good things about him. And obviously he's my best friend, so I'm going to talk him up. But I mean, he really is just like, when you meet this guy, it's hard to not gravitate towards him because he's just funny, and he will bust your balls like no one else can. Like if you think Kadri's harsh, good Lord. But he'll have fun with you, and you'll know that it's for fun and that he's not like, picking on you or anything. He's just,
I'll say, if he's gonna bust my balls, you're gonna be like, how come he's not talking? I'm like, well, because I don't really know him, and when I bust balls back, I get extremely vicious. You know what I mean?
Listen, it's all, when it's your friends, it's all for fun. But with this guy, it's always like he'll say something and then he'll laugh, and he'll laugh in a way that makes you kind of like, okay, he's joking, he's busting my balls. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, it's just, can't say enough about it. I love the guy. You know how it is. I mean, But anyway,
I get it.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you coming on and watching that. If for anybody who's following, obviously we have the This Week in Geek Twig Instagram account. Obviously, Danny has his account at Papagucci's. I have mine at Make My Marvel Legends. But we also have the Gen X Geeks podcast, which you can follow there, and you can see our latest video up. And Danny, thank you for watching that. So that's all I've got to throw out there, besides all the different stuff I'm already a part of. So, so thank you for joining the other day. It was nice to see you, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's tomorrow, right? Or Wednesday?
Well, we don't really have a set date yet. We're kind of working on that because, again, we both are kind of on different schedules, and my kids are in pretty different sports. It's really hard to nail down a second time, especially as my oldest gets into football season, and then he might be in travel, and then it's travel baseball, and then my other youngest is also in fall baseball, so it gets hairy. So, But anyway, all that aside,
all right.
So Danny, that's a wrap. Tell them where they can find you, even though it's right on the screen.
You can find me at Papagucci's on Instagram, and you can also find me on TikTok.
And you can find us as a group on This Week in Geek, also on Instagram. And then you can find me on Make Mine Marvel Legends, Motu, Master of the Universe page, Motu Be Amazing, and also the Dungeon Toy Room. Those are just some of my side accounts because, as I've learned, people want to see Marvel Legends stuff on my Marvel Legends page. They want to see my He-Man stuff on there. And then the Dungeon is my general toy room. So anything I have that I want to show off or whatever goes on that page. So anyway.
On Cocaine 718. On Instagram.
Do it. Cocaine 718. And so for the missing Kadri, Danny, and myself, thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you again soon. Until next time, happy hunting, and
later, guys.
We'll catch you next week, Monday, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Danny, take care, buddy. Good to see you.
You too.
Night, y'all.
Later.